My name is David Titcomb, and I'm the managing director of the Philharmonia Orchestra of New York. We started this collaboration with our maestro, Atsushi Yamada, in 2000, shortly after the natural disasters in northern Japan, the tsunami and the nuclear meltdown resulting from the earthquake. And the idea was to somehow let the Japanese people of that area know that, we're thinking about them. And our first concert was a year after that. We did the Mahler Resurrection Symphony, 2012. And we brought over about 100 Japanese students at that time. I mean, 15,000 people died in that tsunami. So even now, 2 years after, there's a lot of families still displaced and struggling. But kind of a lot of the media, the mainstream media, had moved on. So our second year, we did Verdi Requiem, and again, we brought over about 100 kids. We collaborated with the College of New Jersey, the great choral program there, and it was kind of cool because it started to be like a short-term mentorship for the kids coming from Japan are high school kids, and the College of New Jersey kids are slightly older. So the connection they were making, even though language was definitely a barrier because very few kids from here speak Japanese, and very few of the Japanese kids spoke English. But through the music, when they joined together and they'd studied this music and learned it and they came together to perform, it was fantastic.
I think something I didn't expect to feel as much was that, especially because we're doing this project with Japanese students from Japan, and just going into that experience, some of my colleagues had done it before and gone through it, but I've never gone through it, to be exposed and meet all these people from halfway across the world. And it's so cool that even though we can barely talk to each other, we tried using Google Translate last night while we were all after the concert, and even though we can't totally communicate with each other with our languages, just being able to come together and perform all together as one from two totally different parts of the planet. I think that's just incredible, and it's a connection that not many people get to experience.
I'd like to express my gratitude for your support and contribution to us. I'm really happy to have a chance to sing here in Lincoln Center. This experience will be an unforgettable memory in my life. I believe that music has the power to connect people's hearts around the world.